Institutional investors are increasingly looking to get in on the crypto trade. A new survey pointing to some surprising number of investors who are adding to their exposure in this space. We've got our very own Alexander Semenova.
Yeah, that's right, Akiko. More big money managers are finally starting to take crypto seriously. A majority of institutional investors see a role for digital assets in their portfolios. That's according to a new survey by the London-based crypto hedge fund Nickel Digital. 84% of respondents to the survey indicated that they believe crypto will become mainstream. This is based on answers from 200 institutional investors around the globe, including pension funds, asset managers, and wealth managers. And we're certainly seeing lots of anecdotal evidence of this recently. Goldman Sachs earlier this month became the first major U.S. bank to trade crypto over the counter. You have Ray Dalio's Bridgewater Associates reportedly looking to invest in a crypto fund. And then BlackRock is allegedly planning to offer a cryptocurrency trading service to its investor clients. That's just to name a few. So some of these firms that perhaps once shrugged crypto off are now really changing their tune on digital assets. Brian, Akiko.
Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Guys and gals, I please ask that you all subscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe back to the channel. Why? Because our channel is shadow banned. I found out that this throws off the YouTube algorithm when you subscribe, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe again. I know that it's kind of a headache. However, we are trying to grow a channel here, and they have shadow banned us on Twitter as well as on YouTube. So I do ask that you do the same, as well as on the YouTube videos. If you are going to like the YouTube video, just go ahead and click that like button, unclick it, and then re-click it again. It throws off the YouTube algorithm, and we really do appreciate it here at CYPRX. Help the channel grow, especially considering the fact that they have shadow banned us from displaying this accurate and truthful information to you all. It is very, very key that you all do this for us. Please and thank you. We really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get started into today's video breakdown. I've been having a lot of people ask me about XRP price action and for me to give them an updated price analysis on XRP. So we're going to do this all on the higher time frame today. I'm not going to break down any fractal price action structure, but I really do want to give you guys some key targets to pay attention to, some key price levels on XRP, especially if you follow this YouTube channel, to be mindful of and to pay attention to. We are currently in a temporary bear market. So with that being said, we have to take into consideration that we could still see some downwards pressure. However, in the short term, we could see a nice breathing bullish pullback on the cryptocurrency market space before we do see one last dump. And that is, again, another thing that we have to take into consideration. Overall, my bearish targets, as you guys can see from my screen right here on XRP, are anywhere below the May lows at around 32 cents. Okay, or let's just say 33 cents. On some exchanges, it dropped as low as 32, and to go as low as 24 cents. We can see from the yellow dots that I have indicated for you all that this is the main attraction for institutional buy orders on XRP. We see that averaging at around 24 cents. We see an institutional buy here, one here, that's 2, 3 here. Okay, now we come over into this kind of area of reaccumulation. We broke back above that 24-cent psychological level, retested it. Here's another institutional buy order. That's 4, and now 5 institutional buy orders. So it would make logical sense for them to give themselves the most discount by pushing price back down into these lows before we see new all-time highs printed on XRP. Now, with that being said, we are on the weekly chart. I want to take your attention over here to this price action and what stands out. What stands out to me is this 60-cent psychological level. And I'm going to go down to the 3-hour chart and explain this 60-cent psychological level to you guys in detail. So let's do that now. Now, with this 60-cent psychological level marker, in my personal opinion, again, not financial advice, before we consider any type of bullish reversal on XRP that is going to be permanent and send us higher on price to anywhere between $1 to much higher price action on XRP, we have to have a confirmational break, bullish close above, and hold above the 60-cent psychological level for us to confirm any type of bullish sentiment. So let me confirm that with you guys and take you down to the 3-hour chart to explain that analysis. All right, so you guys can see that I have marked off the 60-cent psychological level. Now, why is this area significant? I want to take your attention to the bearish leg that we are currently operating at on the 3-hour chart. A lot of people have been asking me to display my price action analysis on XRP. This is it, guys and gals, okay? Why we could potentially go lower is because we are building trend line liquidity right now beneath these lows, which are the May lows. We are now currently operating in June. Could we see a sweep down into the 24-cent psychological level and then a bullish reversal? that would be the most logical thing for the banking institutions to do to give themselves the most discount. However, right now, looking from the weekly chart down to the 3-hour chart, we can see that this is the last area of interest that the banking institutions utilize as a catalyst to grab liquidity from highs and then send price lower, creating a new A to B structural move on the 4-hour, 3-hour, and even hourly higher time frame chart, where we can see the moving averages crossed over. Again, we are not indicator-based traders here on CYPRX. However, logically speaking, we would need to break this high at around 65 to 60 cents to see any type of bullish confirmational price action on XRP. That is just logic in the market. If I was to draw an extension line over from this high, okay, and then we were to draw out price action or future potential price action, what would we need to see on XRP? Logically speaking, we would need to see this bearish leg from A at around 65 cents down into B at around 33 cents break and hold a bullish close above. So until we see this type of price action, we have to assume that we are still in a temporary downtrend. And any bullish reversal up into these highs, we have to take into consideration that the banking institutions could be looking for a premium area to take further sell positions down into. So with that being said, if in the short term we do see any type of bullish price action, I want you guys to take this analysis into consideration. Again, nothing that we constitute here is financial advice. If we can get scalps via bullish positions up into these highs, we will be seeking to take profit, or we will be very cognizant and reactive to these psychological levels once we reach them. Again, because this is the high where the banking institutions grab liquidity from before they created a new A to B move that sent price lower, we are operating inside of this bearish leg. So again, logically speaking, we would need to see price on the weekly chart surpass the 60-cent psychological level, have a bullish close above the 60-cent psychological level, and hold above this general vicinity or any of the higher lows that it creates on the way up to this level, and continue the trend. And if at any given moment in time, any of that price action up into these highs fails to hold, we could see a market reversal in the form of the banking institutions taking premium from these highs where they sold from before, creating this A to B move to then take price lower. I posted my analysis on Twitter to you guys a couple days ago, screenshotting a couple of different scenarios on XRP that could play out via the future of price action on XRP. Make sure that you guys go check that out. I really do appreciate the love and the support. And for anybody that does subscribe to the YouTube channel, please do us a favor. Again, remember we are shadow banned on YouTube and as well as Twitter because of the information that we are putting out to the general public. YouTube and Twitter do not like that. It throws off their algorithm. It throws off their monetization levels and things of that nature. So we are shadow banned at this point. Okay. Really do appreciate the love and the support. So let's be mindful of these price targets. This is where I have buy limits set on XRP. Could we go lower? Yes. But am I willing to buy price action if price does come into the 24-cent psychological level? Absolutely, considering the fact that I bought most of my XRP at 17 cents. That is extremely discounted for me at around 90% discount. Okay, so I'm looking to buy XRP at around 24 cents if we can get that. And if not, and this is the capitulation move back to the upside, you guys have my bullish analysis and where we need to break and hold and close above to confirm any type of bullish sentiment on XRP. And until we do that, we have to take into consideration that any bullish move into this area could be a trick to build liquidity beneath lows for the banking institutions to come and utilize the methodology that they use on the fractal nature of things, as above, so below, grabbing liquidity from these lows and then taking price much, much higher. Okay, that is my overall analysis on XRP. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. It is a logical perspective. And again, something else that I want you all to take into consideration is don't FOMO in. You have to understand from an investor's perspective, again, not financial advice, even if this was the bullish move. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you hesitate to enter in bullish positions on XRP because you assume that the market is going to go lower, just like I am, and you fail to get in on this moving trend back to the upside. And let's just say price of XRP starts trending up above 60 cents and we never do get these lower targets to come into fruition. Do not FOMO in. We will see a significant pullback on XRP once we break these psychological levels, and we can seek to enter in at these higher lows once the market starts to trend and give us bullish signals. and still compared to its all-time high on the weekly perspective at around 60 cents. If we're looking at this on a return on our initial investment, buying XRP, if the market does start to trend higher above 60 cents, is still a significant return on our initial investment. If we're riding the wave all the way back up to the all-time highs, that is almost a 500% gain on our capital. That is still a phenomenal amount of money via an ROI, much more than a bank and institution would give you. So with that being said, control your emotions, understand technical analysis, understand that on the weekly time frame we are in a temporary downtrend. I do see price action in the future of XRP before we go higher to new all-time highs, hitting these lows on average at around 24 cents. You guys can see how I showed you that in the past. The price action analysis via where the bank and institutions average in at buying XRP at is at around 24 cents. We see a touch here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 touches. I wouldn't be surprised if they make that final 6th touch and then send price higher, much higher, to come and grab all the liquidity from all the trend line that has been being built on the weekly chart for quite some time now. All right, blessings to you guys all. Make sure that you subscribe, unsubscribe to the YouTube channel, and then resubscribe. Smash that thumbs up button, do the same thing, like, unlike, and then like again. It throws the YouTube algorithm off. We do appreciate it here at CYPRX. I apologize for repeating myself, but it's something that will help this shadow band account grow. And as always, be cognizant, be aware, stay blessed. I hope that you all enjoyed the analysis, and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown.